Throwing it up for shot, and he one-hand slams it. Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Ray rocks the baby to sleep and slams.
He just posterized Tim Duncan. My goodness, are you kidding me?
Under 3 minutes to play. Shot clock is down to 5. Bryant goes to work. Bryant the drive. Oh!
Ever wondered how the word dunk became part of the basketball vernacular? Today, every NBA fan knows about the slam dunk. That wasn't always the case. History says that Joe Fortenberry dunked the ball for the first time back in 1936, when he was playing for the McPherson Glow Refiners. But it wasn't until years later when announcer Chick Hearn used the phrase slam dunk for the first time. He said it resembled someone dunking a roll into coffee. Since then, few words have fired up fans more. All these years later, nothing is as powerful as a dunk. But not all of them are created equal. Let's take a look at the best of the best and the greatest dunkers in NBA history. Many people call him the greatest dunker of all time, so of course, we should start with Vince Carter. If you want the definition of a man who knows how to dunk, it's him. His face will be front and center on any Mount Rushmore of dunkers. An 8-time All-Star, 1999 Rookie of the Year, and a Hall of Famer, Carter achieved so much during his lengthy 22-year career. But he'll always be most known for his dunks, which were a cut above the rest.
Here's Carter putting Vince Carter goes
A page out of Tracy McGrady's book. He sees the opening, throws it up to himself. Look how high he jumps. This is ridiculous.
shades of his victory in the slam dunk competition.
He moved with such speed, such ferocity. When you saw him coming down the lane, you just had to get out of the way. Now, we could talk about this dunk.
Swings it right side, Carter at the foul line. All the time with a right-handed monster jam. He just posterized Tim Duncan with a little salsa on it. My goodness, are you kidding me?
Or this one.
High altitude alley-oop grab by Carter off the backboard for the windmill. Have another look at that one.
Or this one.
By Collins, here's the alley-oop and Carter on the reverse. Oh.
But if we're going to talk about his all-time greatest dunk, we have to include this one. He literally dunked over a full-grown man on a massive international stage at the Olympics. The whole world was watching. It's been rumored that the country of France partook in a day of mourning after that dunk because they were just so embarrassed by Ben's sanity. Michael Jordan is an NBA legend in so many ways. There isn't a single part of the game that he didn't absolutely dominate. You don't get called the GOAT without a very lengthy resume that backs that up. Of course, one of the things that makes him a legendary dunker is his work in the dunk contest. He got started in 1985 with a move that is still mimicked to this day. Well, actually, people try, but no one can come close to MJ.
Here he goes.
Oh, spectacular.
That was a great one.
Michael Jordan, that's a beauty. That's a 10 to me.
Or how about in 1988 when he actually got over the rim?
I tell you what, I couldn't do that one in my dreams. It's ready for launch. The plant, the tongue out, the flare with the legs.
There is something about the leaps that Jordan would make. It looked effortless, like he was meant to take off. The man was a human airplane, and when he lifted off, he was headed to the sky. But Jordan's dunks weren't always just him on the court by himself showing off in contests. He did them in games too. And when he did, he would often use his dunks as a way to embarrass his opponents. Like this time, when he put Dikembe Mutombo to shame.
Michael, get a hold to the fresh shot clock. MJ. Oh, he did it! Michael shakes the finger, but he finally got his dunk on Mount Mutombo.
Now that's a great dunk, but it has become stuff of legend because of the way he taunted Mutombo after, using his very own gesture against him. That's not just embarrassing, it's brilliant. Sure, Jordan got a technical foul for that one, but it was so worth it because it's one of the most legendary dunks from one of the most legendary dunkers. This moment really sums up the type of player Michael Jordan was. Insanely talented and, honestly, pretty damn petty too. What makes Kobe Bryant a dunking legend? Based on his body type and size, he might not appear like the sort of player who can make NBA history with his dunks, right? But that's the thing. That was Kobe Bryant's secret weapon. He was known as a sharpshooter, a perimeter guy who could post up shots from all over the court. And because he was rarely bigger than the defensive player against him, you didn't expect him to make his way through the paint and put up a dunk. See, Kobe was able to trick people into thinking he couldn't do it, but he could. He could do this.
First slam dunk, a 360 turn in the air.
And this.
Clock is down to 5. Bryant goes to work. Bryant the drive. Oh! Kobe Bryant on a rack attack.
He was looking for somebody to challenge him, and nobody came quick enough to stop it.
And even this.
At the half. Sitting at 23 right now. Kobe trying to do work, and he does! What a reverse by Kobe Bryant!
But holy smokes, we have to talk about the time that Kobe dunked over one of the biggest guys to ever play the game, Yao Ming. Amazing, right? Keep in mind, Kobe was 6'6", and Yao is 7'6". He's a whole foot taller than Kobe, and the Black Mamba still wasn't afraid. That is what made Kobe a dunking master and a master of the game. The man did not back down from a fight. His mind was so strong and he believed in his abilities so much that he simply willed his body to get up and conquer Yao Ming. Legendary. We said dunk legends, right? Which means we can't go any further without naming Julius Erving. Nicknamed Dr. J because his style of play was so advanced, he was a master, or doctor, of the game. A pioneer of modern dunking, his flashy and athletic style revolutionized the art. Did you think Michael Jordan was the first to do a free throw line dunk? Think again. It was your boy Dr. J during the 1976 Slam Dunk Contest. We could go on and on with old footage of Dr. J dunking, but none are more famous than his rock the baby dunk he did during the 1983 NBA Finals versus the LA Lakers.
Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk. And the doctor made a sensational play.
Check out this clip of him dunking at 63 years old. Years old. While most 60-year-olds are complaining about their bad knees and back, this man's over here dunking. What a legend. You know, Dwight Howard's NBA career was something of a mixed bag. His numbers are insane, with an average of 15.7 points and 11.8 rebounds over 18 years. But a lot of people have criticized Howard for not being able to stick with a team for too long and rubbing other players the wrong way. Of course, it's totally understandable why some people didn't like Dwight, especially when he's creating dunks like this.
A man among boys. Two defenders, and I'm talking big guys. Oh, wow. That dunk by Howard was unbelievable.
If you want to summarize Dwight's dunking abilities, you won't do better than this.
Howard again. Oh. That was spectacular. That'll motivate anybody.
That's just a work of NBA art. The way he catches such air and how he's able to draw his arm back before slamming through the hoop, it takes skill, athleticism, and such control of his body. See? Work of art. Superman took flight many times in the NBA, but this is probably his best moment ever. There are some facts that can't be denied. The sky's blue. Peanut butter goes best with jelly. Argue with us in the comments if you like. And Shaquille O'Neal is one of the craziest dunkers of all time. I mean, come on. Diesel literally broke backboards with his unparalleled power.
He brought the whole goal down. Then as Scott was starting, Bowie was coming off the bench as Shaquille follows and almost and does bring down the entire backboard.
He's not a basketball player. He's a freak of nature. But let's not forget that some of Shaq's dunks were about more than just scoring. Sometimes, he was just trying to totally decimate and embarrass his opponents. Case in point.
Against Dudley, nice. Shaquille O'Neal was so powerful on that move, he just got overpowered by Shaquille.
Oh man, there aren't even words for that one. I have to imagine that Chris Dudley just went straight to the bench and after that, requested to go home. That dunk was so painful that Dudley's kids are probably still feeling it to this day. Shaq had so many legendary dunks during his career. It's a reason why he's one of the best big men of all time. But this one takes the cake. Finally, I will leave you with another amazing legendary dunker. None other than the king, LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron is so versatile that it's hard to always remember that the dude can dunk.
James goes by and throws it down.
Energy, getting the basketball, pursuing.
Stevenson harassing James. James, oh! A thunderous dunk. Pass by Curry, stolen by James. Iguodala's back, and James throws it.
Notice a trend here. When he gets moving, it's nearly impossible to slow LeBron down. He's a runaway freight train, and nothing is getting in his way. When he dunks with authority. But nothing came close to the time he ran over Jason Terry at the Boston Celtics. First, some context. Back in 2013, LeBron and his Miami Heat were just impossible to stop, winning 22 games in a row and easily conquering any foe who came their way. But that didn't impress Jason Terry of the Boston Celtics, who publicly said he wasn't blown away by the Heat. Big mistake, Jason. Just a few nights later, Terry caught a face full of LeBron at 100 miles an hour.
Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers, pull, James! Whoa!
The mezzanine to dunk this ball.
That wasn't a dunk. That was an execution. Much has been made of this moment over the years, and Terry is still reminded about it more than a decade later. No surprise, because LeBron didn't just get revenge with that dunk. He secured himself in NBA history alongside Shaq, MJ, and Dr. J as some of the best dunkers of all time. See, there really is nothing more exciting than a nasty, powerful dunk. And the good news is we all know we have plenty more to look forward to in the future. Thank you for joining us for our list of the NBA's craziest dunk legends. Put in the comments below who is your favorite, or if there's someone you missed you'd like to see in another video, put that in there too. Also, like this video and subscribe to our channel so that way you get the latest videos right when they drop. Until next time, we'll see you later.